We're here with Michael Zellman of SRAM talking about the new Red road group. SRAM only last year came out with the Force and Rival road groups, breaking the road market wide open. Now here we talk about Red. What is different about the Red group as opposed to the Force and Rival?
Rival and Force were introduced last year, that's correct. And what we wanted to do with Red was three things. Maximize our technologies, maximize our ergonomic efficiencies, and also create the lightest weight road group in the world. Sub 2,000 grams. Right now it weighs in at about 1,950 grams. It's 200 plus grams lighter than Dura Ace, 40 or 50 grams lighter than Campy Record. So we have the lightest group in the world, the only sub 2,000 gram group in the world. And what's different is, with respect to that, I'll go through three things real quick. Here's the cassette. Here's a cutaway of the cassette that was introduced to SRAM Red. It's extremely lightweight. It's twice as stiff. It's lighter than any titanium cassette by our competitors. It's also twice as stiff. It's machined from one piece of stainless steel, and it takes 90 minutes for each one of these to be manufactured, cutting away. It creates perfect rotational timing. You don't have 8 or 9 pieces lining up and making minor errors or adjustments. Moving to the shifters, one thing I want to show you real quick is you have reach adjust for both the shift and the brake lever. So you can adjust these. You can customize them to your hand. If you want to create a split here, you want to make it closer, smaller hands. Maybe for a cross racer, you want to create a split there so in the mud slop you can get in there easily and grab that shift.
Just to interrupt quickly, at the Tour de France we saw some riders on some prototype levers. Has anything changed in the design since we saw those?
A number of things have changed in the design, but one of the things we are very proud of at SRAM, we feel we're #1 in the world in terms of rider input and accepting rider feedback and making changes based on what the professionals tell us. Like I said, this group was introduced at the highest level. We feel it's the best road group in the world. It's the lightest. It has the most function and features. And so what's changed is minor revisions throughout. You saw at the Tour de France, and at the Tour of Italy, you saw on aluminum-looking shifters. They were sort of an aluminum color. They looked like Rival shifters, and that's what we hoped people would mistake them for, but they were certainly Red shifters. And so one of the things that changed significantly was the shifting on the front derailleur. We have one position on the small ring, and we have 2 positions on the big ring. Our professional riders ask for that. They want to go big. They want to be on the 53, and they want to be on the 26, and then they want to drop down to an 11. They don't want to have to waste those few seconds shifting gears. You know, actually it's like half a second, but sometimes, as you well know, Ben, in racing, that can be the difference. And that's true with any Gruppo, but we've done that for them, and that's what they've asked for. And yeah, that's one of the subtle changes you've seen since the Giro.